So let's talk about what Lord Krishna and Lord Buddha is saying. So Lord Krishna says that middle path is the way for peace, and same is Lord Buddha is saying that middle path is the way for peace. So what do they mean by middle path? See, Lord Krishna says everything in the world is divided into three parts: Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva. So Rajas is positive, Tamas is negative or happiness or sadness, and the middle path is the balancing force. And same is Lord Buddha saying that awareness, when he says awareness, he says middle path. That conscious awareness means your conscious energy, when you are in connection with your conscious energy. So that's the middle path. In our human body, every cell, every atom, so cell is made of atoms. So every atom has three parts: electron, proton, and neutron. So proton is positive energy, electron is negative energy, and neutron is the balancing force. If there is no balancing force, they both will collide. So everything in the world has three things: positive energy and negative energy and the balancing force. So if this hand has this side, the back side, and the balancing force around it. Same way, if I flip a coin, it has heads, it has tails. So if there are two people, everything is complete, will get complete only when there are two sides. A coin is only complete when it has heads and it has tails. So if I flip a coin and there are two people standing here, so what are the chances that it might fall heads or it might fall tails? So in an ideal world, 50% chance that it might fall heads and 50% of the chance it might fall tails. But we are not in an ideal world. And it cannot happen that it will fall 100% heads and it will fall 100% tails. That's not a possibility at all. So if there are two people involved, sometimes tails for him, sometimes heads for me. But we are not in an ideal world. So what might happen is that sometimes you might get 80% of times heads. So there are people who will get too many successes and very less failures. And there are people who will get too many failures and very less success. So they might get 20% success and 80% failure. And some will get 80% success and 20% failure. So it can be other way around also. So we need to understand that. And this is based on your past life karmas. What karmas you did, based on that, the result, you will get the result in this life. Some will get more success, some will get less success. Some will get more failure, some will get less failure. That's based on your past life karma. So whatever you're creating, you are receiving. That's actually what's happening. So let's go back to Lord Krishna. He says, if you are attracted towards only, like for me, I will only want good for me. But so I will only want heads to fall every time. But that's not the possibility. It might fall. So you might not get success all the time. You might get failures also. So if failure is coming to you, so the coin is complete. The falling part is the coin. Every situation is complete. But what you're getting out of it is not in your hand. But my expectations from that thing, that it should always fall heads, that's what creating the problem. Because my expectation, once it's not one, but if it's falling tail, so the situation is coming from towards you, like this side of the hand. If the situation is coming like this, you're happy, but situation is, because this is what you want. But if this is coming, you become unhappy. That's the problem of expectation. That's the conditioning of mind. So we want something, but when we don't get it, we get stressed out and we create suffering. But that's what it is. Things, the outcomes are not in your hand. What is you are receiving is not in your hand. But how you're reacting to it, that is in your hand. So that's where the middle path comes in, the consciousness. Once you become conscious, whatever is coming to you, you are okay with it. So it is coming heads because you know that everything is complete. Sometimes it will come like this, sometimes it will come like this. This will come like this, or sometimes it will come like this. So once you're conscious, you're okay with whatever is coming to you. You're totally in control of situation, and you are See, the final outcome is being happy. If you're asking for something and you're getting it, that makes you happy. But when the ask is gone, so whatever you're getting, you're happy now, because the stress gets associated with the ask. When you ask something and you're not getting it, you get stressed. But when whatever you now, the second situation is when you're conscious, whatever you're getting, whichever side the coin is falling, you're okay with it. So the stress associated with that falling of coin is not coming to you. So you are happy. So that's the path. Middle path, conscious path, is a path for happiness. Same did Lord Buddha said. So one day, when Lord Buddha was on his quest for looking for happiness or enlightenment, so that there is no sadness, or he just gets rid of this cycle of birth and death. So he was going after different people, different gurus, and people said, okay, so he already has left his kingdom, his wealth, and he's out of that. Now he's walking as a monk or as a beggar in the streets. And somebody said, that's good, you left everything, now leave this also. Leave. So you just totally go towards sattva, like towards the negative side. Stop eating food and stop doing everything, and then you will get to the God or enlightenment. So in this path, see, one thing we need to understand. Desire is desire. Your desire for peace is also a desire. Your desire for money is also a desire. It's your attitude of holding on to things. You're holding on for peace, or you could be holding on to money. So either way, the hold is the problem, not what the object, what you're holding. So in this way, he got really weak. And one day he was crossing a river. The river was not too deep. Anyone can walk across it, but he couldn't walk it across the river. He was so weak. He was holding on to a branch of a tree, and he just couldn't get across. So he crossed it somehow and went on the other side. And there was a tree under which he just took a nap. And he left all the desire to achieve anything. Like he even left the desire of attaining enlightenment. So when the desire went away, he came to complete silence. So he came to a path of conscious energy. He was okay with whatever is happening, whatever is going through, whatever is God is giving to him. He just went totally nil, and he went under the tree and slept. So his desires went zero. Even desire for peace went zero. He came to the middle path, and that night he got enlightened. So, and that happened. That can only happen when your mind goes quiet. When your mind goes quiet, mind is the house of desire. When the mind goes quiet, your consciousness comes in play. It becomes active. And now you are seeing the world through your conscious energy, not through your mind. So his mind got quiet and he got enlightened. So the day when your desires go zero, desire for peace is same as desire for money. When your desire goes zero, you see the things the way they are. See, if peace is this side and money is this side, this whole thing is complete. Sometimes this will come, sometimes this will come, but it is still a desire. When you have stopped desiring, when you have stopped grabbing onto things, a grab is a grab. When you stop grabbing onto things, whatever is coming, you're okay with it. That's your conscious energy. That's the third middle path. Third and the middle path, awareness. So that's what Lord Buddha taught everyone, awareness. Awareness of your own self, your thoughts, your emotions, your body. And when you are in awareness, you are in consciousness. So middle path is the way. If you're looking for peace and happiness, Not this side, not desire for money is the problem, like will get you somewhere, not desire for peace will get you somewhere, but seeing the things the way they are, consciousness, your chaitanya, chitta or awareness, that's the way for peace and happiness. Thank you.